ACad looks actually quite nice. I made a portion of the left shoulder in between those right there, and then it's actually at the top. Like this a little go to daily. It's been in a descending little channel. It broke way below it. I'm guessing it needed to accumulate a lot of contracts before it made this strong move back upwards, and so that's why I'm assuming that happened. Got 3 touches to the top, 3 touches to the bottom. It's at the 3rd touch at the top. And so with the close below the trend line, I will be expecting price to continue downward below that level to clear that low at 89863. And I see that it's already started to make some type of bearish pattern on the smaller time frame. And that's what we'll be in. So it looks like price is headed to the neckline. After it's headed to the neckline, I need to see some type of bullish CSP before hopping in the quick move to 92343. So I got in at 91891. 918. So I got in about right here at the close of this candle. I think it was this candle. Excuse me. Or was it this? I think it might have been somewhere around here. Towards the end of that candle. Why I hopped in at that area, I don't really know. Because because I had fibbed it right there. So I was like, oh yeah, price go up. And then as I looked again, I was like, wait, I'm super thankful that I have my notes here. Because I need to see some respect or rejection at this level. So I only lost like 2 pips on that one, no big deal. So I ended up hopping out of the, once I realized like price hadn't even gone down to that level yet. So I ended up hopping out and ended up making a little move down. So I hopped down to the 1, and then it had did this structure right here. So basically all of this hadn't happened yet. So it looked like that. Oh shit. It had looked like that basically by the time price was at the bottom of that trend line. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm actually expecting price to probably either go back down and do like a double little DB at that the bottom of that trend line, or actually touch the level. So I had a limit order set for the buy zone on that level. And then as you can see, price did come back down as expected, and not even a couple pips away, it didn't activate me into that trade. So I was like, damn. I didn't get in, but I was expecting price to actually come back down for like an order block, and it did that. It did exactly that, and still did not activate me into the trade. So I actually did miss entry on this one, and this wasn't one of those that I was particularly paying a lot of attention to, only because I really was expecting it to come down to that buy zone, and it didn't. So it's currently running, and it's broken above the trend line as well. So this is a very, very This is a very pretty channel that is in also. That is just broke out of it, retested it, confirmed breakout. So basically what I'm going to be doing is waiting for the retest on the smaller time frame for price to come back down. I did see the respect completely, so that's done for. And then we had the little DB right here, retest. So let's see, what is this? The 1 though. DB at bottom of TL. So I mean, this is still, I mean, even though I missed entry by pips, literally a couple pips, 3 pips, few pips. This is a fantastic trade, and I'm still keeping my eye on this because I want to hop back in at the retest of that trend line or that channel before, not a huge gain like it would have been from level to level. Ooh, excuse me. But it's still, I mean, dang it, profit is profit, so it is what it is. Waiting on that. I want to see here re-TZ of top of channel. Top of channel, and it looks like it's about to do that to start the day off, because again, this daily candle is about to close within this hour. So once that happens, I will be expecting the retest of this the top of the channel, the top of that descending channel, to be the the bottom wick of the daily candle, of the following daily candle. So that's what I'm expecting. If that happens, that is just, again, further confirmation, and then that will make me feel comfortable entering into that, and then riding up to the peak of the RS that it needs to make roughly around here. ACad broke above the descending channel that I was in, and I was going to hop right into it as soon as it broke, but I did want to see a retest and some respect of, or rejection of, the top of the channel. And so it did go back into the channel, so I fibbed it, and it rejected that 50%. And so when it was doing that, if I didn't see it close below the 38 after to confirm that that 50% mark. And so basically when it did that, I did wait for at least one candle to close above that trend line, and then that's when I hopped in, and then I set the TP for just the very next level. Hit the next level. I had a limit order, a sell limit set for that next level also. So as soon as it hit that level, activated me into the sell, and I checked it later on, and then I saw that it made a little DT on the 15-minute. Even though they both closed above, I wasn't really too worried about it, just because on the smaller time frame like that, or like this, it will show a little bit of noise, and on the 1 hour, it was complete respects. All right, watching ACad has been treating quite nicely. From DeCh, got in with a limit. Actually, I got in with the limit order. Respect with confirmation, with a confirmation candle. So that was came down right back into that descending channel. The retest of the top of the channel was in. Closed below the channel, got the retest. Oh, real quick, if I go down to the 1 hour, I did see this with the retest, but I thought I was actually going to see this on the 4 hour with like 1 or 2 candles coming back up, excuse me, and retesting that 91.6, but that didn't happen. I was literally watching price as it was respecting that 91.6 area, and I was thinking about hopping in, but I was like, you know what, now I'll see that that retest on the 4 hour. Didn't see it like I wanted to, but it doesn't really matter, because my position was still in from the 92.3 area, and it ramped right down to 91155. All right, so looking at ACad on the daily, it did respect that 89.86 level like I wanted it to, and then it did give the close above the level above that one. And then immediately, it didn't get the confirmation though. So basically what I'm expecting is probably another test of that 89.86 on the smaller time frame, if this is going to be a valid reversal pattern, because it did break out below the descending channel, but it did go back into that channel, and within the top of that channel, make the little head and shoulders that we rode all the way down. As it gets to each level, but it's been respecting the levels quite nicely, and it did respect that descending channel quite nicely also. So I mean, kind of just gotta play it by ear on that one and see what it's gonna do. But the next move is definitely going to be headed downward. That actually right now is a perfect entry. It's right at that level. Respected it. Got 2 rejections of this area right here.
So yeah, I'm definitely expecting price to continue down to 89, 86. And then if I do see bullish CSP, then that would signify that double bottom pattern on a larger time frame being more valid. If not, trailing stops until it continues. If it does a continuation of the breakout of the descending channel. All right, update for ACad. It did continue the breakout of the descending channel. It did not do the double bottom. No big deal because we had the trailers on. So with the continuation of the breakout of the channel, it does take price down to the 88,490 level. It did give respect to that 89.32 level, but I'm expecting it to still continue down to that 88,490. Only because that will be the completion of the descending channel that is current, or that it broke out of twice. Broke out of in early December, and then again about mid to late January. So I mean, price most likely will continue the pattern that it's in as far as breaking out of that descending channel that it's in. So this is just a little update. Trailers are on. Price has been making extremely strong bearish candles for the breakout. So if it does come back up towards that channel, I mean, it's just going to hit the trailer and collect profits. So I don't really, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But other than that, I mean, ACad's been performing quite nicely, and like I said, expecting that. I mean, it won't be 286. It'll probably be something like 200. So that move from the descending channel, the breakout of the descending channel, and then expecting another level to be reached at that 88,490, and then the pattern for ACad will be done